Welcome to Coffee Break Live, where we take a short break to interview people, interesting people, and we hear their story and we share it with you live. So today we have the pleasure of interviewing Alisha. And Alisha, well, how are you doing today? And how was your morning?
It was pretty good.
All right.
Yeah.
Awesome. How good was it? 1 or 10?
Well, traffic was a 2. Very Sunday stroll. Other
Nice.
than that,
Awesome.
I got air for my tires. So,
Okay.
Yeah, filled up the tires.
Okay.
Got gas.
Yes. Awesome. All right, cool. I heard that you like cats.
I do like cats.
What is the deal with cats? I'm not a cat lover. I'm just going to be straight up.
I had a cat before that passed away when he was 19, and his name was Pepper. So I had that cat when I was a kid, and then my parents have 2 cats that are like Himalayans, and they're one was Root Beer, another cat before is Gizmo.
Oh, okay. So where did you actually? Was that when you were growing up in? So you're from Canada.
I am from Canada.
Okay. We actually went to some small businesses yesterday, and we were talking about different things, and I couldn't understand some of the words that she was saying, and I was like, what are you saying? It was tag, but you're tag.
Yeah. So tag, bag, flag.
Oh, you said the you call the garbage disposal
Garburator.
Yes, and I'm going to refer to it. I will never refer to it as anything else than the garburator.
Wait, is that a Canadian thing, or did you make that up
No,
yourself?
That's really a Canadian thing.
A garburator?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wow. What part of Canada did you grow up in?
So I lived in Calgary, Alberta,
Okay.
for the longest time, and then Halifax, Nova Scotia, and then I've also been to British Columbia.
Okay, cool. How long did you live there?
So Calgary, I would say it was probably the longest time of 14, 13 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rest, I guess when I was like a baby somewhere else.
Yeah. So what would you, is there anything you miss about Canada?
Let's see.
Probably the winters.
Yeah, that's all year round. They have colorful money. Their money is colorful. You've got like blues, greens.
Yeah. What is the you call the a toonie and a loonie?
Yeah.
So there's a toonie and a loonie in Canada. Did not know this. So toonie is a $2 bill, but it's a $2 coin. See, I learned. Loonie is a $1 coin, right?
Yes.
Okay. So she was like, do you know what that is? I was like, the only thing I know loony and toonie is Looney Tunes. That's all I've known that as. Like, I did not know. Like, I thought you were legitimately messing with me and you're like trying to make fun of me or something. I was like, okay, this has got to be some kind of a weird joke. But anyway, so what was it like actually living up there? Did you?
So I left right before I was 16, so about 15 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Then I came to Oklahoma. My dad was working at Devon at the time, and then was traveling a lot from Calgary to Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when we moved to Oklahoma.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did you go? So you went to college, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what did you go to college for?
Strategic communications.
Okay.
Awesome. Basically marketing, advertising, PR, combined with your video, graphics, radio, news, forecast, kind of all in one.
So do you want to actually like run the show? Because like I don't have a bachelor's. I literally just pieced this together. It's like a Frankenstein of things that I was like, this will work. So I'll put it in, and we'll be good, And so anyway, but yeah, that's awesome. So
I like it.
Yeah.
What you guys can't see is the hedgehog audience.
Yeah. He's right here. I was like, that's the audience. So I put this on top of my camera right there. So that way we can we can have somebody to look at, and that's, it's kind of a cute little reminder that you guys are out there for us to look at you. So that's what I'm saying though, is like I didn't go to school for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I learned that on my own.
Self-made.
Yes. Okay. So how did you go from college to where you are now?
Let's see. So after college, I did a lot of courses. So everything from, like cloud computing, like apps, so digital apps, whether it's making websites to like HTML or JavaScript, or maybe like WordPress if you want a template. So just a lot of different courses so that I could try to create an advertising company. So that I wanted to be able to do all the fundamentals of an advertising company, whether it's from a app to a radio ad to a billboard ad. So there's your graphic design, so your Illustrator, Adobe, all the Adobes, I guess, are important for advertising.
Yeah.
But yeah, kind of a course in each different department for advertising so that I could pitch it as an advertising company when I sell services.
So you actually want to create your own advertising company?
I guess backstory is whenever I was still in college and then going to school, I was working for a company named Standards IT. And I learned a lot there, basically everything from basically almost like creating different departments because they were doing a lot of different companies at the time. And but throughout, I guess later on, then I wanted to start my own company.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I was in Houston, I actually was a marketing manager for a company that kind of worked with like apartment complexes and pools and things like that. And whenever I was laid off from the coronavirus, I was doing freelance advertising in Houston. And then this company, Clover Construction and Restoration One of OKC, hired me on. So that's how I got back to Oklahoma.
Oh,
Yeah.
you love it now. Like the winters are great here.
Yeah, it's so hot out right now.
Yeah, gosh. What is a summer like in Canada? Like max temperature?
I do remember one day it got hot, or what I thought was hot. If I could go back.
You'd be like, you don't know what.
Yeah. So in Canada, it's common that everybody has basements, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I guess the ground here is it clay here? And then
I see.
Yes.
So in Canada, it's very common to have a basement. And I remember, I think it got up to, I want to say about 28 or so Celsius. So that's about maybe like, it's past 70, but less than 80, I think, Fahrenheit. So less than 80. And I was like, wow, I'm going to die, you know? And then I feel like it's 102 out there right now.
And you're like, you don't even know what I've been through, guys.
Right?
Like I literally went to hell and back. Like, it's like twice the temperature down there as it is here. Yeah, you should go up there and like talk to them people about that heat. Be like, y'all don't know. Y'all ain't got any clue. Anyway, so all right. So you said you have strategic communication, and you've got certifications in marketing and advertising, and so that's basically you're applying those things right now to the job that you do currently, and so you're marketing for Clover Construction and Restoration One, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what do you like about it? What?
I like it. There's a lot of opportunity, basically to go in and have a lot of ideas, and for them to actually not just accept it, but actually want to be a part of it and go with it. So it's really exciting. It's exciting to say, hey guys, I think we should either pitch a service this way, or maybe if we design it a certain way and target this ad to this demographics, or let's run this ad on this platform because one of your, let's say, a competitor is running a similar ad, and I feel like we could reach another audience as well that we didn't know about. So it's exciting, and there's a lot of opportunity in different ways that we can pitch services. Okay,
so what is the difference in, or what is psychographics. You were talking about that yesterday. We had gone out to the small businesses in UConn, and we were talking about these things, and you're explaining some things about. I know about demographics, I know about that, but then you were speaking of psychographics, and that's new to me. So, what does that mean?
So psychographics is basically everything that the demographics isn't.
Problem solved.
Basically, so let's say that you like soccer and you also like chocolate chips, and that you wear, let's say, Abercrombie and Fitch, and your emotions are that you're usually happy. Maybe you've got a fidgety hand, I'm not sure. We're going to add all that in there. And we're going to find people that have either typed that in or are following those traits.
Okay.
And yeah, maybe you're, maybe you have a thing for mugs where you only like a certain mug because of the way it makes you feel.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go off of the feelings instead of the actual what it is itself.
Okay. So how do you think that would apply to a business?
So let's say for
A small business.
So for a small business, I think, let's say you sell a lot of, I guess, smaller products that are more into the knick-knack category.
Mm-hmm.
That could benefit from psychographics because instead of targeting, let's say, 18 to 25, either in college or some college or lives inside, let's say, 73003 zip code. Now you can say something like likes to or energy. You could say something like likes cats. That would be the psychographic. You could say something like instead of hardware or some type of metal as like a job, so like welding, that would be a demographic. Then for the psychographic, you'd put likes the material of this. So then for a small business, where we went yesterday, they have the little, let's say little coins or something,
Mm-hmm.
right? So that would be one of the psychographic traits that they could use to try to sell something to a larger audience that's not 18 to 25. So now it appeals to more people that like that same thing.
Okay. So I was going to tell you, like, I don't know if they can see you. I was just making sure they can see you. Like, I didn't want you to, there's not a cliff over there. Like, she's not actually slipping off right there. She's good. There we go. Anyway, so what exactly, so you market for Clover. So what was one thing that you found surprising about the company that you work for currently?
Well, first off, they provide me with a car. I mean, that's awesome.
That's really cool.
Yeah, right. And because I told them, I was like, hey guys, I've got one bag from Houston, which is my suitcase. It's came with hopes and dreams. And I accepted the position, and I was like, my car's in Houston. I've got these clothes on my back, and I'm ready to go.
That's awesome.
But no, I like it a lot. So there's a lot of opportunity. There's two separate companies.
Mm-hmm.
So Clover is, let's say, home remodeling, kitchen remodeling. Let's say you want to build your dream home. I want to create something where, not to give the whole thing away, but like basically it'd either be an app that you can scan a room and whatever you envision, you're able to create it. Almost like like a real estate type of app that you would do for like interior designing, but instead use the vendors that they're currently working with so that now it's more accessible to the public, to where if they want to, let's say, change the walls to pink, they could go pink. It would save that number to where, let's say, if the person said, hey, Alisha, some paint chipped off the wall. What was that paint? They're easily able to go through that again. We can give them the right number. We can tell them exactly which panel they bought where, and almost become like a wholesaler in a way too, to where now we can provide them material that we are getting from vendor partnerships.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just an idea. That's in the books.
Well, no, I mean, I think that those are great ideas. I mean, I like that that's amazing that you were like, yeah, I'll come up there. You're just going to have to, figure out how I'm going to get places. So anyway, yeah, that's amazing. And then the fact that you're like trying to develop apps based on that. I mean, I think it's a great idea. And I think that you should like move through that. Hold on one second, guys. Coffee break live.
We're live here.
We don't shy away from the difficult situations. I'm sorry. So I think that like as far as like that goes, that I shouldn't say failing. Sorry, moving through those things and like figuring out, hey, this works, or and making it happen is going to be a way that I think you're in that right now. Like you're like, I want to develop an app that makes it convenient for people to change their space.
Yeah.
And it helps everyone in the process. So anyway, no, I think that it's a really good really good app. I think that, or really good idea, and I think that you should definitely move forward with that. And I think people could benefit from that. And I think people could benefit from your knowledge on Google, all things search engine related. I should say that, because I said SEO, and you're like, well, it's not just SEO, and I'm like, okay, well, no. So anyway, but so there's that, and I think it's really cool what you're doing. What else? Why is it so important for people to know about SEO, about analytics, about the psychographics and things like that? We kind of already talked about that, but how can that benefit small business owners out there?
I would say so. Data is extremely important. If so for a business, no matter where you're spending money, is extremely important. So you want to make sure that you're spending it in the right place. You want to make sure you're spending it to the right people, and you want to make sure you're not wasting your money. And one of the big key factors is data. So you either need business intelligence to look at graphs, or platforms that have analytics kind of built in. So let's say for Facebook, it comes with analytics. It comes with analytics whether you buy ads or don't buy ads. You're able to see kind of who viewed your page or who shared your page. Now, when you go into the ads, you've got multiple choices for Facebook. You can either boost scheduling, you could boost your page. You can try to get page likes, which I wouldn't recommend kind of that route. And if you do, there's kind of a few different options. There's one that says, would you like the premium likes, which I think are real people. And then there's one that's
what's a premium like? Is that a next level like? It's not even a love. It's like, what is that? What is that?
I think that's like this is the like that you're gonna get that would look like, let's say Sally Sue. Has some college, over 3,000 friends, and kind of post daily, a premium like. And then you have, let's say, Bob Schaub novel. That's got two friends. Two friends only.
Okay.
This account was just created.
Okay. I got you. Okay, so yeah. So you're saying that like if I put out a piece of content, and Susie. Yeah, Susie. Okay. Susie likes it, and she's got like 5,000 followers. That could be saying something that I'm kind of on the right track as far as that content. Because people who are already like trending and things are noticing that, right?
Yes, I would say. I don't even think Facebook goes that far though. I think they're really just like, hey, do you want somebody that just made the account? We want somebody that's been a long-lasting member.
Yes. Okay. I got you.
But
okay.
Instagram is really bad because they've got a lot of bots to where there is a page, and I can get it after and put on this link because I forget it. But I think it's called Instagram, and then it looks like famous, but it's spelled different. And you can literally, let's say you wanted to buy a package of 100,000 people. I mean, you can make yourself look famous in less than 24 hours. So if you've got an Instagram, I can make it look like you've just reached 1 million people in like less than a day. Here's the problem, okay? If you're going to see Bob number 1, Bob number 2, Bob number 3.
Yeah.
And some of them will have photos, some of them won't. But then if you want the premium, you can still make yourself look famous and more realistic. It just costs a lot more.
Yeah. But you kind of want to do that on your own, though, right? Like
organically
growing your that's probably
this is just the illusion.
If
you just need illusion, that's the site to go to. But if you want real stuff, I wouldn't.
Yeah, but you're the real stuff person.
Yes.
Real
stuff person.
Okay, so we're about 20 minutes, so we're gonna dive into these random questions. So I did not know these until I just now looked at this sheet. So I don't even know them. So question number 1, we're going to go with, we've got a bunch of questions here, so I'm just going to pick one. In your opinion, what is the most beautiful place on earth?
Sorry.
No,
what are the places called that have the what are they called? Have you ever seen Ancient Aliens?
I think I've watched that show like once or twice. I couldn't get into it.
I can't remember the place and I can't remember what it's called. I'm like, I don't know, blank. It's like these rock structures. And they like.
Are you talking about like in the island? Where the Easter Island?
Yes.
Easter Island.
That's where I want to go.
Okay, yeah. Have you seen the Maldives?
No.
You need to look up Maldives. You'll be like, I need to go there now. The last time, now this has been a while, a long time ago, like years.
It was like when we were first married.
Yeah, it was like, so this is like, so I've been married to Crystal for 17 years. So wait, dark and dirty.
We don't even know if the Maldives are still there.
Yeah, they could be gone. Yeah, because that was an issue back then. They're like, well, you better get in on this now. And so, but it was like $10,000 per ticket round trip, and that was back then. So like, anyway, check it out though. It might be cheaper now. I don't know. So okay. All right. And so we've got, what show on Netflix did you binge watch embarrassingly fast?
Let's see. I don't watch much TV.
Was it Ancient Aliens?
No. Let's see. I liked Breaking Bad.
Okay.
But like that was back in the day. I liked let's see.
I'll tell you mine.
What is it?
Okay, so it's actually embarrassing, and I did it embarrassingly fast. So you know how you have those, well, I don't know if you know because you said you didn't watch that much TV. Audience, if you know. Either way. So you know how you'll go through Netflix and you'll see, it's almost like you've watched all the shows that you can watch, but that's impossible because there's like thousands of Netflix shows. Well, I was in that mode. And so I was looking through there. I was like, I don't know what to watch. And I was like, I just clicked on Ugly Betty. And I literally watched all of it, all the seasons. And now there's not very many seasons, but still all of it in 48 hours. Like, wow. And by myself. I don't know why.
Actually, I did watch that one just because everybody kept posting it on Facebook. It's the one, I'm drawing a blank too, but it's a creepy guy that follows someone around. No, I'm like, no, but it was trending. Like, it's and now I'm like, it's not weird. Okay, I think the girl's name was like, maybe like Beth or something. The guy is like really, really skinny and brown hair. You know what I'm talking about? And he's like a weird guy and just followed people and stalked.
I don't know what shows you're watching.
What
is going on? Is this a thing? Like, this is the beginning of a horror movie, and like later on, I'm going to see you. Is it you?
Yes, it was the show You. Yes, it was called You. That was the show.
I was like, hold on a second. This got real quick.
You know what I'm talking about now?
I mean, that sounds familiar. I don't think I've watched it though, but yes, I think I've heard about that.
Okay, cool.
Let's move on quickly. No. So, let's see. What's the craziest fashion trend you ever rocked?
Well, whenever I came here, I have these really high heel white black boots that I've been rocking for like 3 weeks now, just because that was part of me, my package in my backpack I brought.
Okay.
So everywhere I went, they're like, "Man, I like your shoes," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm in it for 3 weeks." And they're like, I do have different shoes now. Yeah.
That's so awesome. Yes, no, totally get it. No, I'm trying to think of what mine was. I'm sure. Yeah.
Your bleach blonde.
Oh yeah,
hair.
yeah. I had so I never liked curly hair ever. And my wife's like, "Oh, it's awesome. It's great. You should let your hair be curly." And I was so against it. Like way back in the day, I would I grew my hair out, and it was actually pretty long. And I would try and make it not curly, so it was straight. It was like one of those mid 90s.
You were trying to make Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But I like that hairstyle, and so I did kind of go that route. But yes. So anyway, that is all we have for today. But we need to know how people can get in touch with you, and if they, on anything. We have Clover, we have Restoration One as well.
Mm-hmm.
I've only put these up here right now. We can add the other ones in the comments, but you can also help people with their marketing, their analytics, ad campaigns, anything, right?
Yes.
You can help them with everything they're. So we've got this website right here, cloveroklahomacity.com or okc.com, and then we have an email right below that at info@cloverokc.com. So they can email there, and that will get them in touch with you or the construction company, and then
and then my personal is Alisha, ALISHA dot Sutherland, SUTHERLAND at cloverokc.com.
Okay. And that would get them directly in touch with you
Yes.
about all things Restoration One.
Oh, that's
Clover.
cool. I like the software.
Yeah. Yeah. So full disclosure, we just found this. No, actually, Kyle Draper. Thank you, Kyle, for the tip about using StreamYard. We have taken it and ran with it. So anyway, but yeah, definitely. So you can email Alisha here at Alisha.Sutherland@cloverokc.com, and that will get you in touch with her, and she can help you with either the Clover side of it, the construction, or the Restoration One, and then even marketing, analytics, psychographics, and yes, and we are actually putting on a free class. Thank you for reminding me. I don't know. Anyway, sorry. We are putting on a free class next Tuesday at 9 a.m. If you're a small business owner and you would like to learn more about how SEO works for you, Google Analytics, the psychographics, demographics, how all this can work together, how Alisha can get you set up with some good information on how to put your business out there and how to,
and free sites you can use. A lot of advertising companies will charge you anywhere for, let's say, 25 cents to 10 cents per email. When really, it's come to the class.
Don't give away all your secrets.
But basically, yeah. When you come to this class, you will see how much they're actually using for your ad and how much they're actually profiting. So you're going to be able to tell and say, but Alisha told me that this only costs $10. Why did you write me an invoice for $5,000?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Brian's favorite TV show is Gallivant, a musical with 2 seasons on Netflix. Nice. That is awesome. I didn't know that's a musical series.
Oh, is somebody coming on that right now?
Yeah, that was
Brian
just now. Yep.
Our buddy Brian.
Yep. He's the CSR that we have up there. So Anyway, yeah. But watched it in 48 hours. I'm right there with you. Ugly Betty, things like that. So anyway, all right. Well, that's all we have for you guys today. And if you want to come to the SEO class or next week on Tuesday at 9 a.m., we'll be there. No cost. This is just straight up adding value to you. If you're a small business owner and you want, or if you're just wanting to learn more about it, show up and we will give you all the information. Alisha will. I won't. She will. So anyway, all right. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Anything else?
No, if you have, if all of a sudden you have water, fire, smoke, mold damage, call me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's for the restoration one side.
Okay. What about the Clover construction side?
If you want your house remodeled or roofing or bathroom remodeled, call me. Or if you have questions about maybe which ad you want to do, or even advertising, let me know. I'd be open for that. If anybody wants to do like co-advertising with me.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next Thursday.